But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, DG, I don't know if they posted it in the War Talk thread or the clan thread, but you should probably watch that one. That's what this one was. There was 3 golems, I think. I missed the very beginning, so I'm not sure, but I'm assuming that it wasn't just a shattered. Well, there was no EQ, so maybe it was just a shattered. I missed the beginning of it, Drunken Gnome, so let's see what we've got here. Yeah, the heal. 2 jumps. Did 2 jumps instead of an EQ with the heal. But no, but only two golems, so it was just a shattered. Yeah, that was my mistake on the call of what it was. It's probably buried by now, DG. Just rejoin the leader thread. I think it's in there. Rejoin that one and take a look at it. It's easier to find things in there. And PB's ranting about it right now, so it's one of those attacks that practice out of war is going to be good, but it's just going to take time. Alright, so triple count still 2-2. Need to update the attacks 15-13. We've jumped a little bit in average destruction. Nothing else special. Still pretty much a even war. Just 9s trying to get their first hits in to see what it's going to take to clean it up here at the end. Oh, it's just a new thing that everybody seems to be trying this war on apparently our side and theirs. It's just like a 3 golem. I would call it a stoned earthquake, which the spells can be supplemented, but most commonly it's been an earthquake. Lalo. It's 3 golem Lalo, which is whatever. Yeah, exactly, DG. I mean, that's always been the rules. We don't practice new strategies in an arranged war, or a hard war for that matter. PV did address it though. It depends on the attack. I mean, if you look at the count on it, there's a purpose. It just depends on the base, and you know, the base dictates the spells. The spells are dictating what you need to take with them. Hey, Manny. If it space fits. Oh, yeah, absolutely, KNX. It just needs practice, though, beforehand. Like, it's been rolled out less than a week, and this is not, you know, for us, you know, we don't want people using it in a you know, tough war this early. Like, normally we want to see replays, critique each other, make sure everybody understands it, can coach to it, can put their eyes on it and say, yeah, okay, that's the best way to do it, or no, swap this, whatever. So it's kind of just the way that we do things. We don't statistically or normally, you know, use that because the odds are against us. It would, DG, but it goes back to what you've got to give up for the kill squad on that one. No, Scar. No, no, no. No. I'm shaking my head left to right now. No. We have like 1 billion cleanup attackers in this war. And by that I mean there's 30 people in this war and almost everybody's a cleanup attacker. And your heroes are weaker than theirs. That works too, DG. Hogs are the progression for where you are. I love you, Scar, but no. We've got a lot of cleanup, and a lot of them have a lot higher heroes. I'm just saying, if at all possible, you're killing me. You've had... Ugh. Alright, take it up in war talk. He just meant, if you read back, unless I misread it, he just meant for us. Any OH war should outlaw that. That was meaning from Cold September against a FPC clan, an arranged war. That's what I was talking about a minute ago. Until we just don't let new attack styles hit these wars yet. So it wasn't directed at you guys. It was actually directed at us. DG is one of the oldest members of our clan family, and until recently he's been a just a couple of life changes. He's helped implement most of the rules that we have in place at this point. So he was just saying that it's unlike us to let new attack styles go up against badass clans like an OH clan. Look at 26 real quick. I don't scout for attack plans on here, and I don't remember whose mini C for Croat is in SEP, so I don't know who you are, so I don't even know how to scout for you. Pink Unicorn, that's probably this person asking us to look for their main. Pink Unicorn, I think you're wrong. I can show a couple. I mean, there's not a lot of 3 stars, and that's what I try to focus on. So when doing replays, we'll show some of theirs. Let's go to the bottom and work up. There's only 2, I think. Somebody just let me know if we have a live. KNX, it's like if it's brand new, like a week old, and usually just based off of the farming habits of most of our team, it's going to take about 2 weeks of training or a week and a half of training before we start seeing it. And we like to test those strategies to prove they work in lesser wars when we go into this type of war. if there's another variant that would work better or just as well, but we know they can execute on it, that's what we recommend they do. It's not like we're really sheltering our group. It's just as a courtesy to the entire team, we just say, hey, you know, let's not go with something we're just now learning if we don't know, you know, if A happens but B doesn't and it jumps straight to C, how do I react to it to make the cleanup work or the recovery effort work? So it's that's what he's talking about. That's what I was talking about as well. We just wait till they learn the strategy better and have more experience with it before we really go mass panic with it and start wrecking bases. If we have other options, that's what we tend to stick to for the first little bit. It's like a safety net, I guess. Yeah, definitely a solid strat. It's just exactly the next farming war, the lower wars. It's definitely something to give them a run in. I mean, on those usually it's, you know, a cakewalk to beat anyway, so there's no concerns. Yeah, Manny, I will. I agree, KNX. They get old after a while. But other than that, it's, you know, there's value to them from that aspect. Plus, you get to see what everybody else has been working on recently. What am I missing here? It's the one I just showed. Oh, Austin. It was the other 3-star. It's it comes down to support, DG. I mean, Thunder and PB have been awesome about helping with ours, and Saul, and they have, you know, that support team for every clan, from what I gather. Yep, agreed, Canex. That's actually exactly what happened to us last war. I don't know if you saw, I don't know what you follow and what you don't of ours, but we matched TVL last war, and of course they went perfect on us, but we took 100 out of 120 possible stars, and we could have picked up 4 more, but decided just to practice 3-star attempts on 10s. So the other, we left 4 9s on the board, but we did it on purpose. And they had us 5. What was it? 100 and I'm trying to think what it was. Their hero levels were insanely above ours. Okay, thanks for that. But yeah, there was one of the co's. Aaron did the math on it, and they had 500 and something hero levels on us, I think, and the weights were thousands above ours. I mean, it was insane, the difference, but somehow we matched. I mean, the town halls matched pretty well. I think they had one more 9.5 than us, and that was it. So theoretically from the town hall side it matched up, but nothing else matched. Yeah, exactly. I think they had max heroes through, I don't know, something like number 14 or something, and we carried 16 10s into the search because everybody was available for the first time ever at once, and it was ridiculous. So we put everybody in just testing it, and we also ran a 40 war, which is not necessarily the number we usually use. And so it was kind of like we knew better, but we did it, and there it was. But we learned a ton. I mean, we saw some of the strategies they were using on Dragonflower bases, and I found a lot of value in that. And then, their bases alone had a lot of value in them for us to learn from and to practice on. So, I enjoyed it from that side. Shira, when you tune in, you could at least say, "Hey, how you doing?" So, hey, Shira, how you doing? You're my favorite person to pick on in Sept at this point, if you haven't noticed. I don't know. I mean, they obviously don't. I don't know. I have no idea. It doesn't. I don't follow them. I refuse to watch their Twitch streams. I don't watch any of their YouTube channels unless somebody sends me a link, says, "Hey, this is an op strategy." It's just, I refuse to support it. I don't know. Sure, you can't hide from me. I told you I'm everywhere, and I know everything at this point. I tried to tell you that, what, yesterday? Wish there were more 3s so I could feel better about going through replays at this point. He's 114 years old. He's learned things over time. Nice. I was just waiting for it. I wasn't even going to say it. You know, the funny part is this is the first time I think anything's been spoken about those kind of guys without it being like a hate talk. So I was just letting it ride out since it was between us. Tens were next since we're at the 2-star count. I won't show a 2-star or less on a 9. Hey King Ralph, there's not been any 3-star attempts yet, so it's just 2-star hits at this point. Yeah, it was. He did very well, and he took some serious time planning. He posted like 4 different plans on it and tweaked it just enough to push in as hard as he could. Damn it, KNX, no. And it damn sure better not. No. Tell Don Leon to stay off of it, because I'm sure that's who it is, isn't it? Damn it. Just tell me who it is that's looking at it. And don't say Don Leon. Shit. I had my goal, damn it. My ultimate goal every war now is to prevent him from 3-starring my base. Now, the problem this war is that I went with a regular anti-2 base instead of one of my really unique designs, and that scares the crap out of me. he got it. What was it? The first time we faced, I think it was I can't remember exactly how it went, but it was hit like 3 or 4 times before it was finally hit, and before it was finally 3'd and he got it. And so I've had this whole keep him from doing it thing since. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's the mental thing that I have going. If I can stop him from 3'ing me, then I'm happy. And needless to say, I don't have a base this time that I'm really happy with, so we'll see what happens, I guess. And I do cry for days when one of my bases are 3'd. I will say that to my benefit, this base is not mine. I did steal it, and I'm going to blame those people for it if it fails. I know. I mean, I think the first war with OHI, it had been hit twice, and the third time was the 3-star. And I think with 2.0, it was 3 hits, and then the 4th got it 3-starred. Yeah, let the excuses begin now. I'm just saying, I'm not using my base. I actually questioned whether or not to use a variant of that exact base that has soaked up, 6 or 7 hits collectively before being 3'd each of those wars. But I was afraid that I would overuse it if I used it again right now. Thank you. So we've got here Wiser in once again. This is his 2nd hit. Oh, you want to collaborate with me on that one of how to 3 it? We can do that. I've got to hurry up and get max heroes, because if I don't, my guys are going to kill me, because I consistently hold attacks. And, of course, I'll drop down to 9s if needed, but my entire intent is to have the opportunity to 3-star 10s. I just don't get into 2-star attacks. I'm sorry, it's just not in me. And I would rather fail trying to 3 than to just do 2s all day long every war. And if I don't hurry up and max out my heroes, then they're going to end up hanging me for it. Springs. Looking good, but the springs have been hurting pretty bad. So if there's a big bomb here, it's bacon. It's done. Nothing. Okay. So great attack by Wiser. Should have enough to clean up. It was just a matter of whether or not there was a big bomb there. I didn't track throughout the base. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I see them now. So yeah, good attack, Wiser. 59 seconds. Just pop the Queen's ability. 2 high HP building. Well, 3 if you count the spell factory, but it's not that big of a deal. Should be a 3-star hit, no problem. Even if the hogs get sprung or hit a bomb or something, it's still going to be 3 because the Queen's going to make it over. KNX, stop that. Good job, Wiser. Alright, so just pulled ahead on triples. 24-20. 2-3. And 15-14 attack wise, so OHI definitely with the advantage right now. Plus that 9 clearing me. Well, scouting me, clearing me, whatever it was. Well, he did a good job with it. And respect from Fatty and PB&J. They're in our chat. Alright, I've already got all those, so let's go back over here. Got to plow in. So many replays, yet so few to show in these early FP wars. No, I know. I'll be 3-starred. Plow's going to be 3-starred this time too, though. I'm just throwing that out there. It's happening. I'm going to find a way to make it happen. This is 2 wars now that we've been, maybe 3 wars we've been in together. And I haven't even put an attempt in yet, so I'll probably fail trying so he can laugh at me. And yeah, I love his name too. I haven't either yet, KNX, but I'm going to. I mean, the downside that I looked at it some, I'll be honest. I looked at it a good deal yesterday, but I don't know if it changed since war started, or when war started. I didn't pay that much attention. But the problem is he's a better attacker than me. 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 You know, it just runs down, and these guys have max heroes, so rightfully they get first dibs. But I really want to give it an attempt. So we'll see what happens. I mean, if our 9s weren't having such a rough round 1, then you know I'd feel a lot more confident about it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I will say that if I do one attack mid-war or whatever, I won't be doing them both. I mean, normally when I do them, I try to do them a couple hours apart, but I'm holding one, and one of these 2 guys right here are probably getting it. I'm not going to say who yet, but it's probably Plow. I didn't say that I didn't have confidence. I just said these guys are better. That's the bottom line. Like, that would be like me saying, you know what, I'm alright, but KNX is better. It's the truth. I mean, it's not a bad statement. You're a better attacker than I am. I saw it in other wars. That's the bottom line with these guys. You know, I can hold my own, but they're better. Ain is vastly better. But, you know, they got max heroes and they're better attackers. What can I say? I just need to max my heroes, and then I can start giving them a run for it. Yeah, Ain went from like 9.5, almost a max 10 at a 9.5 to the top of the ladder in like a couple of months. I mean, he farms insane amounts, but past that, I mean, when you have a 9.5 that's virtually a max 10 just without burners, and then you finally drop the burners, it jumps you drastically. You know, I mean, he pretty much took them straight to level 3 because everything else was already there. He was part of the AG thing in Sept, and then we ended up bringing him over here because he was stuck in that top of the ladder rut. It was him and Darla were both stuck in the top of the ladder rut, so we brought them both over here, and then Darla went back and Ain stayed. KNX, that's part of the reason that I tend to hold my attacks, especially in crucial wars. Of course, it bit us in the rear last time against OHI because I did that and I couldn't see at the point because I'd streamed so long. But yeah, no, I love having some of the last attacks left. It's just, you know, when you get into these wars, you got to think a little more strategically and give up those hopes and dreams for the sake of the team. I don't think I can ever claim that I've ever been our best attacker. And I know that I never will, because some of these guys put in so much more work than I'm capable of doing, trying to coordinate other things. Oh, agreed, Night Owl. Well said. I want some live attacks. What? Alright, I'm gonna check in on group me. Somebody's gonna tell me something. Well done, Wiser. Great attack. KNX took all of the glory for it, though. He said it was all him, man. Okay, he didn't. I'm just talking smack now. Yes and no. The .5s are almost irrelevant now. But realistically, in the right wars, they still give you a lower town hall unless you're heavy already. Like CS is a bit town hall 10 heavy, so the .5s don't work for us as well. If you have 1.5 and you've only got 2 or 3 of the town hall of whatever level it is, 9 or 10, then it still shows some relevance in searches, but not often. I mean, you've almost got to be a super low weight 0.5 for it to be relevant. You've got one more that's close, collaborating at the moment. That's the one on me, I'm assuming. Create with your eyes behind the scenes. Oh yeah, I was totally kidding. KNX literally took none of your glory. I just wanted to say that. What? To go soon. Good luck. If you approve my learns. What? What are you gonna accept? Now I'm confused. Oh, okay. He went to the other clan. Yeah, he messaged me afterward. It was pretty tough. Said it didn't play out like he thought it would. Which, of course, you know, if every attack played out like we thought it would, we would all be amazing attackers. Could y'all hear me just a moment ago? I've been talking for like 2 minutes and then I realized that I was on mute. Good night, DG. I literally have been talking to myself here for like 2 or 3 minutes. About the replay, about everything. Talking to you about where the bombs were and why the 9 o'clock wasn't tripped. Everything. I'm commenting on everything. So yeah, sorry about that. There it was. So definitely tough luck for blind spot. I don't know what the first rate uncovered on it, so it just may not have shown it. Very well placed for those bombs, though. I gotcha. Just didn't make it happen. Yeah, it was a nice plan. I mean, it was going fantastic up until that. It's tough, but now you know where they are. We've had a few of those too. And gonna have more, I'm sure. Alright. Thanks for letting me know. I'm going to find out on hours. I think we may have at least 2 coming relatively soon. And if we do, I'll hang the stream up. Or I'll keep it going. If not, then I'll kill it if it's going to be a while for everybody. And then I'll just be up earlier tomorrow to stream. I mean, I'm happy either way, but I'm wide awake at this point. And the downside is it's too early for me to do an attack. So that kind of breaks my heart. But past that, you know, it is what it is. No point in holding the stream if nobody's attacking on either side. Later, Wiser. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, no. No. This is the son's old account that I stream from. And I've told him that I absolutely refuse to farm anything for him. So if he wants to play Clash of Clans, then he can do his own farming. And here's a live right now, Peter. So yeah, that's on him. That's all I can say. Alright, so now we're going in with the Laloon variation, which is what I suggested the first time on this base. So let's see what happens. I'm going to funnel in, try to take the 1 air defense and the queen. And of course, if you look at the top side, that's where all the traps are going to be. So yeah, let's see how it pans out. He likes his 4 hounds at once. Alright, so the air defense and the queen are going down with no problem. CC is just now coming out, and I'm not really sure, or part of it is, so I'm not really sure if he realized that going into it. Should be fine, though. There's plenty of defenses there to knock out that one wizard before it's too late. They've just got to get up to the air defense, and then it'll drop it, no problem. Queen's still working on some troops there in the south. So now we're going into sweeper for this at least next air defense. So let's see what happens here. Only one loon left, but still got a hound to come right behind it, or a hound with it. So should be a 3-star attack. This is pretty much how I envisioned it when I was trying to offer the idea, but I think I would have saved a couple of loons to the backside because now that air defense is going to eat it up. Still got a rage, so we need to get it dropped here. And should be 3 stars. Should be all she wrote right there. Minute and 10 to clean up. The Peck is just gonna go and chase the wizard, but she also pulled in a ton of pups with her when she walked across the base, so that's a little bit problematic. But luckily the kill squad took enough of her health to knock her out. Alright, 3 structures remain. 17 seconds. Plenty of pups and a minion to finish it off. So good job, Peter. And way to bring home the 3. Alright, so 3-star count's now even. Attacks, we have one more in, 5 stars up. It's gonna, you know, still come down to the very end on what we're doing here. Hey, Fallen Ghost. I don't know, and they don't know. You have to apply. There's a process for both of our clans, so follow process. Alright, we got another live. Morgs in, I believe, on number 24. They were trying to hash out who was getting to hit the base because Dav G also had hit this base in the past and wanted to hit it, or at least one similar to it. But Morgs had the call first, so let's see what happens. It's another La Luna attempt. I'd say these are vastly different bases than we saw the first time that we wore OHI. They were doing the 3-stack air defenses with the offset queen. And we used a completely different strategy going into that one because of those bases. We were carrying basically like a go wipe with a backside loon or hog, depending on the base. And this one, they're kind of more evenly spaced. So we're seeing more of the loon guys come out this time. I wouldn't call it common. I would call it them predicting how we're going to attack, since we've warred in the past. That kind of helps if you've got some of the same relevant team members coming in that you've seen attack before. All right, cool. KNX. Thanks, man. Blind spot, man. That was a tough as hell fail. It was in a beautiful raid too. Crazy plan. If the kill squad would have gotten one further compartment, man, that would have been, you would have had all kinds of stuff left over. Great plan. All right, so it looks like Morgs is picking up potential 3-star. 30 seconds left. There's still a storage up in the north, but there's a wizard up there to help. It's the southern gold storage now that's a worry, but I think there's enough pups on it now as well. Yep, 3 stars for Morgs, so another great attack. So triple count for CS now is 4. That's 4 bases out of the way, plus a couple of 10s out of the way. Well, isn't that cute? Thanks, Notbot. Hey KNX, do you know who's going in? Is it a 9 or a 10? A 9 on JFK. Awesome. So it's a cleanup attack. Cool. Trying to catch up on Group Me now. See if there's anything else coming. I think PB&J was on it. Remind me, who is Swad? Okay, cool. I thought PB&J was on. He was earlier. I can't really do it in the stream. I haven't played with it enough to figure out how I can do both at the same time. I'm sure if you need him that he'll jump on. Just let him know. Hey Dan. I think that raid on JFK is probably going to be the next one. Hey Luke, if you're still on, PB said he can't get on Discord right now. So you may have to go old school and do it through GroupMe, man. No problem, bud. I've got the iPad open so I can see if there's anything live, but I'm not going to keep staring at the war screen. I'm sure at least Wise just replay again. Even though it was relatively recently. It was a dope raid, so let's let it play through. Alright, blind spot. I don't mind showing it again if you want to see it. You let me know. I'm happy to show it because it was an awesome raid. It just, that kill squad just didn't get deep enough. Alright then. I mean, you know, out of respect, I normally don't do that. Of course, we did go back and study what happened on it, because KNX, Wiser, and I were all looking at it, trying to, you know, look at what was going on. Of course, I was also talking for like 3 minutes without the mic on during that time, but nonetheless, we did replay it just so we could dissect what it was. I mean, but that was more for planning to help y'all's next raid for it. Julie, it's your connection. There's nothing I can do to resolve your connection issue. I'm sorry. If you can hear but there's no, or the picture's bad, then it's definitely your connection speed. That's the only reason that Twitch even offers the voice only or sound only option. $30 out on Korea. All right. Thanks, KNX. We've got one that's supposedly hitting 2 bases almost back to back. I don't know what the purpose of this is, but they're trying to get approval for the first one now. So I'm not really sure, but we may have a couple or at least one coming, you know, here in a second. So. You just keep me posted as you always do, because you're awesome like that, and I'll keep trying to stay in tune with our guys and girls. Sorry, Julie. I mean, I don't know if you're on Wi-Fi or cellular or what, but it's definitely got to be the connection. Those are tips that were given. Good luck with it, Julie. So I'm not seeing anything from our side that's looking too soon. Luke is still doing a little bit of planning, I think. Still working on some troops. Dav is still looking to figure out what he's going to do. So I don't see anything too promising on our side besides replays for right now. Holding tight for hope, but we'll see. Hey Julie, if you're still on, I didn't think about it before, but I've got my stream set to where it archives. So if you don't get your connection speed fixed right away, you'll still be able to replay the stream. Just won't have any interaction from it. Hey, no problem. It's my pleasure. Tomorrow will be much more exciting, as we all know. Move into the second half of war and see all the awesome cleanup attacks and see what our 10s do, or what they're able to do thanks to our 9s. So always a lot of fun. Hey Smash, I'm doing great. How are you? I think Scar said he wasn't attacking until 10 hours remaining. We hashed it out here, I think, in stream because he was trying to wait. I wanted him to go ahead. I mean, he's a cleanup attacker, but he's also in this particular war. He's got some of the lowest heroes on our side, so I wanted to get those attacks in, but I think he's wanting to make sure he's got a crystal clear plan. Ouch. That sounds horrible. I'm assuming you have a desk job or something that requires you to sit in a hard surface constantly, or just dumb luck, one of the two. Yeah, that's usually the cause. That's tough. Well, thanks for thinking of us, but that does suck. So I feel for you. If you're in OHI and never mind, it doesn't matter. I'll address it one-on-one with the person. if you're in a OHI chat right now and someone that's in war on our side just attempted to get into the clan, let me apologize from our behalf, because they're no longer part of our group, and they just came over there, and that was pretty ridiculous. So I don't know why they would even remotely do that. That's not part of CS or how we do things. So absolutely blown away by what just happened. Because you love me, Mal. You and I are now homies, and you're hanging out to enjoy this wonderful war with us that is at a standstill. And by that I mean I have no idea, and I'm just making crap up as usual. I mean, if you're not sure, just make something up and wing it, right? Well, the thing is we're like right in between shifts. It's 2 a.m. here, roughly. And so our UK guys, our Indonesian guys, let's see, India, Indonesia, Australia's been online, New Zealand's been online. So, you know, some of these guys are just fixing to come online for us. So the moment that I quit streaming will be about the moment that they all hop on. KNX. Is it really that good right now? Oh my god. That plot continues to thicken. I live in Alabama, so I'm Central Time. I'm just on the very east side of Central Time. Yeah, same. 151. You're shitting me, right, Mal? I'm in North Alabama. I'm like an hour north of Birmingham. You don't live in Auburn. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, that's awesome, man. Wow. Okay, well, I am right outside of Gadsden. So Gadsden's about an hour north of Birmingham. I grew up about, I don't know, 45 minutes, 30 minutes from Gadsden, but I live probably 10 or 15 minutes off of 59. Probably 10 minutes off of 59. And Wardam Eagle. Let me just throw that out there. Yeah, no kidding. Couple of probably 3 hours, I think. I mean, it's still a bit away, but yeah. So I think you officially take the cake next to the few people that live in Chattanooga. The Chattanooga people are a little bit closer to me than you would be. Wow, that's crazy. There's a couple of remotely close within our clan, but not super close, not like that. I mean, Chattanooga's probably been the closest. Yeah, them and DG13 from our families. He was originally in Nashville, right outside of Nashville, I guess, halfway between Nashville and Knoxville, north of Chattanooga. So he would have been about as close as you. You still haven't met up with him? Apparently you two don't get along as well as you should. That is crazy though. Alright, I think our chat has officially died for now. It should be about time for Kriya to go again though, right? Oh, that's crazy, Smash. That's awesome. Alright, good deal. Thanks, KNX. So I've got our guy DG13 north of me, a couple of people from 2.0 north of me in Chattanooga. I've got now Mal in Auburn right below me, and then BBJ is in Mississippi, so he's like, I don't know, a couple hours away from me as well. So we joked about having a get together at some point. Just to be clear, I know this replay is showing, but I've got my iPad open also, so I can see if somebody goes live. Yeah, he's like super close. It'd be like a cold September OneHive Smash gathering is what it'd be, and I use the word Smash because it's on my mind from being in chat, I guess. Be a good time. The annual Cold September OneHive cookout, I guess. And Mal, I think your house in Birmingham would be midway, so that may be where we'd have to host, man. Then again, I might be midway. There we go. Mal's got a pool, and we'll just do the cookout thing there at his place. Nice. Where are you at, Canex? Remind me where it was that you were from. You'll give me a hint? I mean, it says Knox in your name. Oh, you got corn. Oh, shit, I have no idea then. I've traveled the entire Northeast, and there's corn everywhere. My next choice would have been Idaho, not Idaho. Iowa? No. Hang on, what's the damn name of the state? I've got a person from there. Shit, I don't know, man. I'm drawing a blank. No. Holy shit, what's the name of that state? It's like one of the few states I've never been to. Just a yes. Iowa. Okay, I was right. That was... I mean, there's corn everywhere. Corn and Clash. It's beautiful. Yeah, Mal nailed that one. literally nothing here. Just football and lakes. Football and fishing. He did corn and clash, so we have football and fishing, I guess. Is that what it would be? Too many accounts to distract you from all the porn. Nice. I only play on one. I have obviously my main, and then the one I stream from, and then I actually have one other one that's like a Town Hall 7 that I haven't touched in a year. Like, it's there and it's holding clans open of ours, but no interest in it. How many is a ton? How many is a ton, KNX? Why are you hitting plow? I was gonna hit plow. I don't care though. We actually do need to make up one. Like 3 or 4. Jesus. Like 5? I have a feeling that 5 isn't exactly the number either. I kind of get the vibe that it's almost double digits, which is really weird. I mean, I'm not calling you weird, I'm not judging, but that's kind of hardcore. And we've got live, should be Korea. Yep, Korea in on JFK. And we've got Dav G in chat wanting to talk about an attack. 2 10s, 2 max, a max 9, an 8.5. Holy cow. Alright, so this is a cleanup attack, so Korea's been known to dish out some nice cleanups. Let's see what happens. That is crazy, KNX. I don't know how you keep up with it. So the queen's still up, but it's distracted on a golem, and his queen's about to make the jump over, so it should have no issues dropping it. She's staying distracted until she falls. It's like a great attack. Avoided pretty much all bombs. Well, I mean, you know, anything that really mattered. All defenses are down. Minute and a half to clean up. 3-star attack. Great job, Kriya. Luckily, she stayed distracted just long enough. Easy 3. This is what a cleanup attack should look like. Still a minute left. All the troops are in the south, but shouldn't have any issues getting to the top. I mean, the queen's going up there. There's no high HP buildings remaining. 56 seconds. There's a wizard up there now. Yeah, it's 3 stars. No doubt. Damn you, KNX. Great attack, Kriya, man. I don't know if you're still on the stream in the background somewhere, but that was a great job. Alright, so let's recap stats real quick. 27 to 22 CS way for now. 16 attacks on Cold September side. I'm sorry, 17, 16 on OHI side. 4 to 4 on the triple count, which is all that matters. But they have an advantage at the top right now because our 10s botched 2 attacks. So we got a 1-star here and a fail right there. Now they complemented that with a fail here, but to offset that, they had a 9 earlier strike up and take 2 stars on me. So there's still 2 attacks up at the top compared to where we are. So we need a 9 to clear something up high, or a 3-star, or you know, some other things from our 9s down below to just make up the ground. So it's going to be close all the way to the end. It always is when we do battle. Well, pretty much any arranged war. And so I look forward to it. Oh yeah, man, it's gonna be dope. I'm curious if Joshy on your on the OH side is gonna come back and lay a big tail whipping on Joshy for coming up and hitting him. I'll be interested to see what he does there. If he holds out and takes goes for a big 3 on him and skips right over me. Because they were both saying there could only be 1, so we'll see. Oh, we're live and I'm missing it here. Alright. Davji, new member. Used to be with Car Heroes, I believe, is what I was told. Second war with us, I think. I'm not sure how long ago it was since they were in Karas, but so far shows super promising. And all around nice guy. So he's coming in with a split kill squad right here. Okay, Reedston, welcome. I don't think that panned out the way he wanted it to, so now he's having to do something different. Alright, so this is now a makeup effort. Supposed to be a split kill squad, but didn't get the queen as planned, so this is a recovery effort now. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere near as planned. And there's another live from OHI side in on Grunk. And I can't say the name, it's their number 4. I have no idea how to pronounce that. EI is what I'm going to call them. So his goal here was to do a split kill squad, starting in the queen, get her taken down, and then the other golem was going to jump past the expo and the air defense where we're anticipating big bombs. However, I guess it was a wall breaker fell in the northwest, so he's revamped his plan entirely. Let's see how we can get things to path here. Alright, so the Expo's now taken on to the Queen, which means she's unlikely to keep it from getting to her, or getting the hogs from crossing. That's probably a double spot, and not a lot left there. Alright, that raid's pretty well over. 70%. Tough luck. Unfortunately, just didn't get through the wall like you needed to. Oh, and it's tough luck on an opposite raid also. Wow. That's painful. I'm watching the other live on my iPad. Come on, get your percent. Don't. Come on. Damn it. No, I don't visit villages to do any type of reviews or whatever. So, now this right here just happened. I'm not going to show a replay out of respect. EI went in on Grunk, brought a 46% raid. I hate when people don't at least get the 50. I mean, if you're gonna fail on one of these, get the 1 star. I always feel bad when they don't. I mean, I know how bad it stings, so it hurts a little bit. But went in right there, held some wizards for cleanup, and just didn't get enough in the core to be able to get the queen down and to get to the town hall. So kind of a rough situation. But what it does is it gives now. OHI has a +1 count on their Town Hall 10 hits that are going to be able to drop down because of what they did right here. Number 25 come up and 2-starred me. So now they have 2 10s they've got to clean up. We have 2 10s we've got to clean up. And we have not touched we haven't touched Plow yet. We haven't fully put a 9 on a 10 yet. So that's what it's going to take to even it out, is one of our 9s to clean it. But if one of our 9s step up to bat on, say, Plow or any of the other ones and they fail, then we're at even a greater disadvantage. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and check in with our group me. Mal, are you in OHI right now? Is that how you knew there was a live? Are you visiting? Alright, man. Thank you, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good night. And good luck to the OHI team if you're in there right now helping them. I'm not sure where you are. I was just going to ask if they had any attacks coming up. Anyway, good night, brother. Good morning, Diesel. Good to see you. Probably not much longer. I'm not seeing anybody on our side that's doing anything. I'm still trying to look, so probably not a whole lot. Looking at the iPad and looking at the screen here and hitting different things. Yeah, who do you want to see, Diesel? You want to see theirs or ours? What do you feel like? What's the flavor? Not a whole lot of 3 stars yet, so not a whole lot I can show. 4 to 4. I can show 10s and that. Any? Doesn't matter? Alright, well then I'm going to the first one I find. There's the first one, so there it is. Blind spot, nothing on your side either? Alright. If that's the case, then I'll probably do a few replays for Diesel, because, you know, Diesel's awesome. And then I'll probably just kill the stream for the night. I mean, it'd kind of be crazy not to, when I can be up a little earlier and catch more tomorrow. Want a shirt? You sell shirt. No, but congrats. I sell shirt. That was kind of random. I just want to throw that out there. I don't know what to say to that. None yet. There's been no TH10 triples. It's still new. I mean, we're, what is that, 8 hours into war? Or 7 hours into war? So no attempts yet. Oh, so now, all right. So see, everybody, let's pay attention here and let's get this together, because it's going to be, you know, exactly what they're asking for. C for Croat there was a Cold September member that has been kicked from our clan because they don't know how to act, and now all of a sudden they're in chat saying it's not an FPC match because they're not happy they got kicked because they, quote, do nothing wrong. So yeah. Way to ruin it for yourself, man. I hadn't reached out to anybody to put any good, bad, or whatever word out for you, and I wasn't planning on it. The clan that you joined, from what I can tell, since you felt obligated to message me on GroupMe, is not a Fair Play clan. Just to be perfectly clear, I don't give a shit what their description says. You better do some research if that's what you want to be part of. Otherwise, I don't care what clan you're in. So stay the hell out of my chat and leave my people alone. This is an FPC matchup. We know who we are. You have no idea who you are or how you actually act, for that matter. So just piss off. You buy shirt now. Sorry, I got off of the shirt rant into some dipshit. No, they joined one of the Red Line clans that claim to be but aren't. I sell shorts too. Do you want shorts? I like shorts. If that wasn't comical, then... Whoa, we got a live. See if I can get there. Oh my god. Here comes the Town Hall 10 3-star attempt. Don Leon on me. Let's see what happens. If I soak up this attack with this base that I'm not comfortable with, then I will say that it's been a good day. Because Don Leon is the one I always worry about. Alright, so far coming in from the north, fixing to take out 2 air defenses. Or attempt to. And then going to try to get a hold of my the backside with Lalo. Alright, so my CC troops are doing some work on the golems, distracting pretty much everything, redirected. The king got it down. The queen's still standing. She's going to get the last CC troops, but they also pulled her inside and to the wrong side. So that hurts. Let's see how many hounds he's got. He's got 20 loons, which is plenty to clean up. I would have thought he would have been going for both air defenses. We'll see. It's going to come down to traps, I think, at this point. Alright, so it looked like there was some air skellies there. There were air traps there. There were Teslas there. More on this side. And here comes a fresh hound. Let's see what happens from here. Alright, loon's moving nicely. So far looking like a great hit. I mean, there's never a bad hit from Don Leon. I'm just going to throw it out there. That dude has over-earned my respect at this point. And the hound's going to pop here. So got plenty of cleanup troops if his loons can get a hold of this air defense. And if they can't, then it's a failed raid. If they can, that's going to be a 3-star. Great raid, Don Leon. I am not a 9.5. I'm a baby 10. I have 2 little baby infernos that are just there to tickle loons as they pass by. This is also the first war I've ran multis, dual multis, against the OH group. For some reason, the trick's been doing the multi-single for me. But it's also been not using Dragonflower bases because I hate using other people's bases. So great job, Don Leon. Time to spare. Respect. Congrats, Luke. Yep, much respect for that. And that's why I'm not a fan of using common bases. So, I mean, it's not a common base. I mean, it's a random mix of a Dragonflower, but I like odd things that don't make sense. So that's successfully, I have to say, out of 3 wars against OH clans of one form or another, that's the first time I've been 3-starred in round 2. It went 3 attacks, 4 attacks, and now 2 attacks. So overall, it is what it is. I'm going to call it a profit. I mean, they still use 2 attacks on my base. So, you know, I don't think we'll have any first round 3-stars either. So it really didn't cost anything. You went behind your back on that one. He's... Like I said, if I feel like it's going to be a good war if he fails on me, or fails to 3. It's not fails because he's not going to fail. It is what it is. Maybe it's a good sign because the last 2 I've soaked up a bunch of attacks and then we choked at the end. So maybe in this case, well, we didn't choke at the end of the 2.0 war. It was the middle war of it, beginning and middle. Maybe it'll do the opposite this time. Maybe it's a bad omen for you guys. Not that it matters who wins anyway. Literally makes no difference to me. Alright, so Don Leon just went. Kriya went. Is there anybody else over there planning that you're aware of? My clan chat says nothing. Let's see here. War Talk says nothing. I think Cold September is at a stop for the moment. Level 1 Inferno and Town Hall defenses. Yeah, exactly. Level 1 Inferno, Town Hall 9 defenses. Well, I agree with you, except when I use an irregular base, I've been able to defend because they've been pretty well built. I just didn't have the time to build a brand new fresh one, and the one I normally use has been hit by OH teams now 2 different times. Well, 2 different wars, and I've just been using variants of it. I was afraid to redo it, so I'm not hurt by it. I'm glad to see a Town Hall 10 3-star, and realistically, Don Leon is a bad mofo. So if it takes an attacker like that to 3-star me, I'm not going to be upset by it. I mean, it's not like it was anything special on the base, but when somebody like that does it, you don't get your feelings hurt. Yeah, he is a 2.0 guy. I knew that. He had to come down because of shit, who was it? Somebody dropped out at the last minute. They randomly dropped a hero, and BBJ had to go look for somebody, and Don was the first one to step in. I will, Ivan. I'm planning on streaming tomorrow, and I'm going to try to catch up on anything that's missed. That, you know, 3-star attempts, of course, no fails. But yeah, if you guys have nothing on that side over there, I've got nothing on this side over here. We might as well call it for what it is for the night, and we'll just we'll catch back up tomorrow. So, guys and girls, thanks for tuning in for the evening and spending it with me. So it's wonderful to have this opportunity to be with part of my team and to be with OneHive Invicta once again. They're like family to us. And tomorrow's going to be an awesome day. KNX, no. You stay put. We've got a rematch coming. And then I'm coming after your base, and I'm going to 3-star you. You know, somehow magically. So, I don't know. I'll figure that out. Thank you, Smash. Good night, good day, good afternoon to each of you, depending on where you are. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, hopefully. So have a great day or night, and we'll talk then.